and it's about repelling curses, reversing, sending back to sender, and also protection against evil magic. So I chose 2 Shem angels to you, and I did my Shem ritual, and I called which ones to step forward, and Hayiel and Sitael came through for this. There are plenty of angels to work with who does this the same thing. But these 2 step out to me at least. So, and you should always do your own work and trust your own instincts. So I drew the sigils down, and I use the Hebrew psalm nowadays. I switched that from the Goetia. And so this is Hayiel, and he repels curses. And the psalm is, Adonai is your keeper, Adonai is the shade on your right hand. And then we have Sitael, who is great with protection. And I will say of Adonai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust, and he's great with protection. So let's say what my old book says. Oh, and if you want, oops, here. Let's see. Here we have Hayiel, and we have Psalm 109:30 in the King James, and the Goetia, and Psalm 121:5 in the Hebrew or the Old Testament in the Psalms. So, he confounds evil, grants release from enemies, grants victory, dominates weapons and soldiers, influences iron, returns curses and cruelty to the sender, and can help you with your magic as well. And then we go to Sitael, who is great. And his Hebrew psalm is Psalm 91:2, and it is the Psalm 91:2 in Goetia as well, in the King James. And I worked with him a lot. He's great. Protects against calamity and adversity, dominates magnanimity and nobility, influences lovers of the truth, protects against misfortune, helps to communicate the truth, brings clarity within relationship and stops, protects against hypocrisy and adversity. And he is amazing. He actually, once I was out walking and somebody needed protection, and it was on the go. I didn't have anything with me, and I just call upon my Shem, and then Sitael stepped through, and I picked up a regular stone, gravel stone from the ground, and he blessed it, and then I gave it to the person, and he carried that stone, and then after that they buried it on the ground of their property. And so he charged it like that. So this is, and I will post this on Instagram and on the community page, so you can look further, and then you draw your own sigil. But this was just simple with my bad eyesight and bad hands, drawing a sigil for you. But it is charged already, so it is done. So it's blessed in a way, you can say. And I would do a 10-11 days ritual, and this week I think that Thursday feels very good, at least depending on which country you live, but Thursday the planets move into Jupiter, so there is a good day there to begin. And then you keep on going for 10 or 11 days depending on how you count. You should stop on a Sunday, so you do the last ritual on the Sunday. So your first day is on Thursday, and you start there, and then you call upon them for, I think of that as 11 days, some says it's like 10 days, but you end on Sunday and do the last ritual on Sunday, and that brings you through the process of really being angry and setting up your boundaries on the first day, and then growing with it, so it is done on the last day. So this is how I usually do things. So it isn't just only in the ritual itself that I focus on what is that this needs to be stopped, but then also the release I feel within the ritual that I started and it is working, but then also that you give it time to progress so your brain can really adjust to it, that the problem is going to be solved. And many times when people sense curses on you, they might be more like they are just being, they don't really have any power. It is just like you might feel like they are worse than they are, and then when you start to work with it with an angel, then you see that it's actually hardly nothing, so you learn to just raise up an eyebrow and was that all? Don't you have anything better? And but these are really, they can't stop anything. So, and of course you should do some, if you have any practice, at least Kabbalistic cross or something. And since I connect to the angels every day, I do the Kabbalistic cross every day in the morning quickly, and not LBRP, but I just call upon all my angels and my Shem every day in the morning. So it's a thing that just keeps on growing on itself. But at least these 10-11 days every day, and that takes usually care of everything. And so I hope this helps you, and have a magical, magical day. Bye for now.